Alright, so this is spoken word, and this is my first one that I'll be releasing to the interwebs. My name is Joy McGill. I refer to myself as him, H-Y-M-N. So this one is called Dead Horse. Yes, of course I'm divorced from kicking this dead horse across the end zone in all 13 holes of this golf course. Up in the stairway to heaven until the horses onto the devil's porch. What sort of distorted sorcery am I forced to absorb? I cannot continue to just observe and report, as this man is an emotional contortionist. As the devil's daughter turned her back, I forced it in, past the foreskin. This sick and twisted Wiccan had me succumb to her claws, Pa. Yeah, 'cause you got raw dog. Need more skin, so she summoned every man related to the four horsemen. Bobby Bubonic, Wilford War, Freddie Famine, and Danny Death. They willed their absurd curse and the thirst for my life to make a turn for the worst. I suppose they didn't recognize my will for lessons to be learned. Bound and burned like a witch into my mind, this was the beginning of my rebirth. Addiction is a pestilence to many, but to take a look at my gods, you can wish upon any star but the morning or the fallen one. Because under him I fly straight and I fight hard. Freddie Famine is now familiar that even if food is scarce, I'd feed him first with this quest bar. And if you request war, you better sound your alarm hard. Better hold close to your face all your charmed or torn cards. 'Cause I'm not playing with a full deck, as I'm never scared, but I'm always scarred. Only on my heart as it's on my sleeve, but it can't be touched by your wands or your swords. My mind's benign, and now I have a colorful steed. As I've combined all those four horsemen, now you must read. I can lead a horse to water. I may not be able to force it to drink, but I can force it to think it has no reason left to breathe. So it dips her head into the sea. As it thirsts is not what she sees, she's quenching. The stench of this wench, it must be, because I was the only thing in her life ever worth mentioning. So don't you dare drink from the sea of your own tears when you're thirsty. I lead you to the water because you weren't the best thing that happened to me, and you certainly weren't the worst thing.